Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Regashri, your host for this momentous occasion. On behalf of Filmfare, I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed partners and friends from the media fraternity. Today marks a significant milestone as we come together to celebrate the excellence, creativity, and the cultural richness of Assamese storytelling through the unveiling of Filmfare Awards Assamese 2024 with Jeewan Mungi Devi Goenka Memorial Public Charitable Trust at this press conference. Thank you everyone for joining us on this exciting journey. Before we move forward, on behalf of Filmfare, I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to our esteemed guest present on the panel, Mr. Jitesh Pillaai, editor, Filmfare, Sri Shankar Lal Goenka, MD, Jeevan Mungi Devi Goenka Memorial Public Charitable Trust, Mr. Partha Sarathi Nandy, MD, Lalbaba, Mr. Polash Nandy, MD, Lalbaba, Mr. Sanjive Narain, MD, Prag News, actor and anchor Kopil Bora, actor and director Aimee Baruah. Without further delay, let's shine a spotlight on the brands and institutions that have joined hands to make this moment possible. Filmfare is a cinematic institution guiding our industry for 70 years with a commitment to celebrating Indian cinema, part of Worldwide Media, a leading lifestyle and entertainment media company under the esteemed umbrella of the Times Group, guided by the visionary leadership of Mr. Vineet Jain. Filmfare shares its home with other distinguished market leading brands like Femina, Grazia India, Good Homes, Home and Design Trends, and more. Filmfare's association with the Indian film industry goes a long way, but this year we are introducing the first ever edition with the Assamese film industry. This is yet another year to honor and recognize the best creative minds and works of Assamese cinema. Today, we raise the curtain on another spectacular celebration of Assamese cinematic excellence, as this historic event etches its place as a noteworthy milestone in the Indian entertainment history. Established in 2000 by Sri Shankar Lal Goenka, the Jeevan Mungi Devi Goenka Memorial Public Charitable Trust is a tribute to his parents and a catalyst for cultural enrichment, particularly in the northeastern region of India. The trust has played a pivotal role in bringing the prestigious Filmfare Awards to Assamese cinema, further solidifying its commitment to recognizing and promoting cultural excellence in the region. Prag News, Assam's oldest regional channel under EM Television Private Limited in Guwahati, has been a reliable news source since 2001. Offering diverse programs, it stands as a comprehensive platform for Assam's viewers and is set to broadcast the prestigious Filmfare Award Assamese 2024. Founded in 1994 by Mr. S.K. Nandy and now led by his sons Mr. Partha Sharathi Nandy and Mr. Polash Nandy, Lalbaba Rice has grown by leaps and bounds. It stands out its commitment to quality and consumer delight. Ladies and gentlemen, join us in celebrating the monumental moment as we unveil a new chapter in the legacy of Filmfare Awards, celebrating the magic of Assamese cinema. I kindly request all our distinguished guests to grace us with a beautiful smile and look at the screen for a group picture. Thank you, everyone. I now request Mr. Jitesh Pillaai, editor, Filmfare, to share his thoughts on the inaugural edition of Filmfare Awards Assamese 2024.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I promise to make this short and sweet because there are a lot of people who will be talking. But I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Shankar Lal ji for being such a patron of Filmfare and being almost like a pioneer when it comes to Assamese cinema. I'd like to thank Sanjeev Narain ji for his extended patronage to us and being part of the Filmfare Awards as always. Thank you to the Nandis for their wonderful cooperation for the Filmfare Awards. And especially heartfelt gratitude to Kopil and Aimee, who have been part of Filmfare since we had a small edition 10 years ago where Kopil won the Best Actor award. So we have at Filmfare, we've always tried to celebrate excellence in cinema, and it's wonderful how Assamese cinema has been a pioneer right from say Joymati and PC Baruah's Devdas in the 30s, late 30s, to extending to say Kung Fu Fighters and films like Village Rockstars in 2020 and 18. So there is a marrying of conservative themes with modern storytelling and Assamese cinema. I mean, to me, if you ask me, Assamese cinema, it's the cinema of Janu Baruah, it is Aparupa, it's Fironguti, it is Halodia Chore Baudan Khai. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It is this music, the lyricism of Bhupen Hazarika, who has imprinted his stamp on all of us. So, Assamese cinema is part of all our growing up years, a part of our consciousness. I mean, if you see the contribution of Reema Das to the world of cinema, so Filmfare has tried to establish and has tried to what is the word I'm looking for? Gauge that excellence in cinema, which Assamese cinema, something or the other, time and again comes up with. So it's beautiful. And again, my heartiest congratulations to our hosts, Aimee and Kopil, who have so taken time off their busy schedules and are hosting the film first edition. The first time we are coming to Guwahati for the Assamese Awards. So thank you again. And I should also list out the list of performers like Jatin Bora sir, Nishita Goswami, Preeti Kongana, Urmila Mahanta, Priyam Pallavi, Ranjit Gogoi sir, and Dikshu Sharma, who will also be the star-spangled lineup at the Assamese Film Awards. So thank you all of you, and without much ado, I just hope that we need your prayers, and hope our function on Sunday is a huge success and is appreciated as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jitesh sir. अब मैं जीवन राम मूंगी देवी गोयनका मेमोरियल पब्लिक चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट के मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर मिस्टर शंकर लाल गोयनका से अनुरोध करूंगी कि वो कुछ शब्द कहें।
मैं 15 साल से अपने ट्रस्ट जीवन राम मूंगी देवी गोयनका पब्लिक चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट की तरफ से आसामीज फिल्म इंडस्ट्री की सेवा कर रहा हूँ, और मैंने ये 15 साल में ऐसे ऐसे लोगों को अवार्ड दिया है जिसको आसामीज फिल्म इंडस्ट्री भूल चुकी थी। मैंने उनको खोज खोज के उनके जो उन्होंने अपना योगदान दिया फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को, उसके लिए उनको अवार्ड दिया, और मेरे को बहुत खुशी है कि मेरे इस एफर्ट का बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट हुआ और लोगों ने मेरे ट्रस्ट को बहुत बहुत सराहना या एप्रिसिएशन दिया। थैंक यू सो मच।
आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मिस्टर गोयनका। Mr. Sanjive Narain, please let us know your thoughts on your partnership with Filmfare.
It's a great initiative. First and foremost, I would thank the Filmfare fraternity, for making us a part of this celebration. And it's a great initiative because, the more awards happen, the more the people of Assamese film, they get inspiration, they get inspired by it. And, basically awards are what? Awards and rewards are people aspire for. Once they work, they do all the hard work and then they aspire to get the awards. Hence, organizing this award is a great initiative by them, and especially since it's being done for Assamese films. So that is also a great initiative, and we really welcome this, Filmfare Awards, and it will also help us into, developing the film industry, which is our ultimate goal.
Thank you, Mr. Narain. Mr. Partha Sarathi Nandy and Mr. Palash Nandy, please let us know your thoughts on your partnership with Filmfare.
मैं फिल्मफेयर से पहले बार जुड़ा हूँ और पहला बार असम आने वाला हूँ। लाइफ में मैं असम अभी तक नहीं गया। फिल्मफेयर का हाथ पकड़ के ही हमको असम आना था, ये भगवान का बुला हुआ था शायद, इसीलिए अभी तक रुके हुए थे। जैसे फिल्मफेयर एक लेगेसी, परंपरा है, ऐसे ही लाल बाबा राइस भी एक परंपरा है, लेगेसी है। ये एक फैमिली बिजनेस है, मगर फिर भी करीब करीब एक 140 इयर्स का है। और राइस मिलिंग में हम लोग राइस मिलिंग 1965 से है। और अभी हम लोग जो करने जा रहे हैं वो एक दूसरा, एक्चुअली फिल्मफेयर का साथ मिलके पूरा आसाम घूमना है, असमीज जो भी कल्चर है उसको समझना है और फिल्म भी देखना है। बहुत सारे एक्ट्रेस है सामने मैं सबको नहीं जानती हूँ, फिर भी बहुत खुशी है आज सबसे मिलके, और खुश रहेंगे सबसे मिलके पूरी जिंदगी भर। थैंक यू साहब को भी, जो ऑर्गेनाइजर है फिल्मफेयर का, और पूरा टीम को, एंड थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ देम हु हैज जॉइंड। थैंक यू फ्रॉम Lalbaba Rice. I'm Partha Nandy, just managing director of Lalbaba Rice. You want to know Assamese and want to know something, मैं कुछ ऐसा चीज देना चाहता हूँ असमीज असम को, जो उनको भी समझ में आए लाल बाबा राइस क्या है। लाल बाबा राइस भी असमीज को समझना चाहते हैं, असम को समझना चाहते हैं, असम को फूड को समझना चाहते हैं, और अपना जो कल्चर है, अपना जो हेरिडिटी है, ये भी असमीज को समझाना चाहता हूँ। थैंक यू।
आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। I now invite the very much loved actors from the Assamese film industry, Kopil, Bora and Aimee Baruah, to talk about their association with Filmfare Awards Assamese 2024 and what can we expect from the gala night. Well, starting with you, Kopil, you have a very long-term association with the Filmfare. How does it feel to be hosting the inaugural edition of Filmfare Awards Assamese?
Well, it feels like homecoming after more than a decade because Filmfare East, I won the Best Actors Award, and that, though it was not much feted in our state then, but I still think it was a very momentous moment for the entire film industry, and this they'll realize with the passage of time. But Filmfare Assamese, exclusively Assamese, coming is a historic moment for me. I think it's like, it reminds me of that one saying which Ramakrishna Paramhansa had said, the great Indian philosopher and reformist. He had said that when when the flower blooms, the bees come uninvited, you see. So this magical flower is Filmfare, and the bees are the people, the audience, and the people who are going to invest in Assamese cinema, and invest with the right people, the right kind of people, and the right kind of cinema. So I think it will bring in a lot of glamour, a lot of importance, and a lot of uh, great honor to the entire film industry of our state. I think it's spectacular. I don't have words enough to express how good and how grateful I feel that finally, after 70 years since the first Filmfare Award was initiated, and coincidentally in the month of March, it was initiated in the 21st of March, 1954, right, Jitesh? So now again, the same month, March, Filmfare comes to Assam after 70 years. I think this is a historic moment which the people of Assam, and especially people who love Assamese cinema, would always remember and consider a very, very historic moment. It's a great moment for all of us, especially members of the film industry.
Thank you, Kopil. Aimee, how excited are you to host the first edition of Filmfare Awards Assamese?
Thank you. Namaskar, everyone. I am super excited about Filmfare Assam 2024. For the first time, Filmfare is fully dedicated to Assamese cinemas, and it's really something grand. And this iconic lady is every cinephile's dream, right? I'm honored to anchor Filmfare Assam, and as your host, I extend a warm welcome to all. Let's make it a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have always been known for your beautiful acting skills and your creativity. It would be a really pleasure to have both Kopil Bora and Aimee Baruah to be on stage as the host at the Filmfare Awards Assamese. Well, that was lovely. Thank you so much, everyone. And as we open the forum for media question and answers, we will take a few media questions. And I'm handing over to Parithi from the PR team to take it forward. But before that, I'd like to request the media personalities to kindly raise their hands before they ask their respective questions.
Thank you, Mrigashri. This is Parithi. I will be taking over all the questions from the media and I will be asking them respectively with all the spokesperson. The first question is from Vikas Chetri from India Today, Northeast. The question is for Jitesh Pillaai. Jitesh sir, what are your thoughts on Filmfare's surprising elements, like organizing its first ever 2-day show in Gujarat and now considering the introduction of the Assamese edition?
Yeah. So all I can say is more the merrier. We had come many years ago. We had done a Bollywood night in Assam, in Guwahati a few years ago. Then this year we ventured into Gujarat for the first time to do our Bollywood, which was very well received. Almost like a crowd of 20,000 were present at that. Of course, it was an open air. So the magic of doing it in different, it's a different vibe. Sometimes people become indifferent to the same place. So when you go to a new place, the vibe is very different, and the vibe is infectious. And we thought it would just be nice also to explore especially when it comes to Assamese cinema, the kind of cinema that's coming out of Assam. And like I mentioned, the rock stars or the kung fu film, or even the iconic films in the past by Janu Baruah sir, and all that just draws us to the cultural richness of the state. And which is why I thought this was, we all thought, not me, we all thought it was the right time to be in Assam. And like I said, the universe conspires for the right time to happen. And I guess this is the right time.
Thank you, Jitesh sir. अगला क्वेश्चन मिथिला की तरफ से है. मिथिला का ये क्वेश्चन मिस्टर शंकर लाल गोयनका के लिए है. वो ये जानना चाहती है कि फिल्मफेयर एसएमईज का आसाम में आना आसाम की प्रतिभाओं के लिए कैसे एक महत्वपूर्ण मंच है.
उसके लिए मेरे को बहुत खुशी है और ये मेरा एक सपना था बहुत दिनों से. मैं आपको बताऊं 1960s में मैं बम्बई गया था. वहां पहली बार मैंने फिल्मफेयर अवार्ड्स का फंक्शन देखा. तभी से मेरे मन में था कि ये फंक्शन कभी आसाम आए तो आसाम फिल्म इंडस्ट्री का इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा, आसाम फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में कंपटीशन आएगा. तो वो सपना आज मेरा पूरा हुआ और मेरे को बहुत खुशी है कि मेरा सपना पूरा करने के लिए इसमें मेरा भी थोड़ा सा योगदान फिल्मफेयर को है. नमस्कार, धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Mr. Goenka. The next question is from Honey. This question is for Kopil. Kopil, what are your sentiments regarding the inaugural Filmfare Awards Assamese 2024?
Well, profound sentiments actually, as I've already said in my remarks in the opening remarks, that since the Assamese film industry is very old, we started it way back in 1935 with the first talkie called Joymoti. So it's a very old film industry. But we have had our phases of struggles, ups and downs, and lots of different factors have played their roles in sometimes uplifting the industry, sometimes pulling it down. So all these factors have really made us being a part of the film industry a very difficult thing. We love it, we are passionate about it, so we are here. But you see, when an organizer, let me tell you before this, that we need these awards for not just for the validation, but to attract people towards our industry, you see. So we have this, consider it a golden triangle. We have the State Film Awards, then we have the prestigious Prague Cine Awards, then we have now, finally, we have the Filmfare Awards. I think this is a golden triangle which we have. And this triangle is going to attract people, not just the audience, but also people, investors towards the film industry. And I think when Filmfare comes, they set a benchmark, how to present the kind of presentations they do, the way they do it. I've seen it myself. So I think they'll set a benchmark as far as award shows are concerned, and as far as, the kind of awards, the kind of people who will be awarded in these shows. So it'll set a benchmark, not just for the quality of films. It'll also, bring in producers who will invest money in our industry. So I think Filmfare has come at the right moment. This is the right moment for Filmfare to make an entry into the Assamese film industry. And I'm so happy, so happy being a part of this industry since the last 25 years. I'm very happy that Filmfare is finally here. And this is going to open the gates for people to come into the film industry and be a part of the glamour, glitz, and the meaningful artistic creativity, creative, endeavors that we take part in. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful initiative of the Times Group.
Thank you. Thank you, Kopil. The next question is by Priyanka from Hamro Prajashakti. This question is from Mr. Sanjive. Sanjive, in what ways do you believe that the inaugural of Filmfare Awards Assam will, like Filmfare Awards Assamese, will contribute to gaining recognition and attention for Assam's rich culture on a national scale?
We all know that Filmfare is a company which does national awards. They give Filmfare Hindi awards. So it's a big thing. We hope to see some real good Hindi film producers also coming down now to Assam once this award happens. After this, we hope they also come and they get into this industry. We have been trying to attract the Mumbai film industry for a long time. And these type of events, they definitely do help, to attract the Bollywood producers to come and, invest in this market. We all know that this market is a growing market. And of late, there have been 3-4 movies which have done very good. They have done extremely good. And the amount of money that these movies have made, any well-to-do producer, if he comes to know about it, will definitely come. So Filmfare Award can be a bridge between the Assamese film industry and the Bollywood film industry. And they can help, the same work, that the Prag Cine Awards does. We do it for that reason only. So this is going to be much better, help for the Assamese film industry. And we being the telecast partners for this also I'm grateful to Filmfare that they have chosen my channel to be the telecast partners, and we'll be telecasting these events on our channel. And I hope, we are going to get good response about it. And once the response comes, automatically, the development and the help to the film industry will happen.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sanjeev. Kopil's question is from Honey. She wants to know that given the challenges faced by the film industry globally, how has the Assamese film fraternity adapted and what measures are being taken to address these challenges?
We've always faced challenges all the way since 1935, and we're still facing challenges. But the silver lining is that now films are really doing well, in spite of the fact that we don't have too many theaters across the state, and theaters closed down because of different reasons. But now theaters are opening up with the new government policy, entertainment policy in the state. So new theaters are opening up, and films are really making good money. See, and so I was saying that people are really excited about being a part of cinema. But when someone like Filmfare comes and joins us, it becomes a more, win-win situation for people. You see, when the name Filmfare gets attached to a film, or, a film gets a Filmfare award, or when the producer feels that we might also get a Filmfare award next year, that's a great boost for producers, for actors, everyone around in Assam is so excited that Filmfare is coming to town. Everyone is asking me, so when is Filmfare? And so everyone is very super excited about the fact that Filmfare is finally coming to Assam. And so I think that is one good reason for us to celebrate Filmfare on the 10th. And we are very strong people, the people who are associated with the Assamese film industry. And, this comes as great support. The Filmfare Awards comes as great support. And we can really go ahead with lots of good things in the future.
Thank you. Thank you, Kopil. Meanwhile, Jitesh, there's another question from you from Priyanka. She wants to know if you could share with them the key criteria and considerations the jury used in selecting the nominees for various categories in Filmfare Awards Assamese.
The categories, as I always say, I'm not at freedom to right now talk about the jury and all of that processes, but it's always with Filmfare, it's always a celebration of excellence. So excellence is it's not box office, it's not box office consideration, or it's excellence, be it in cinematography, be it in acting, be it in a film. It's always the first priority is always excellence in cinema. So that, I think, is the only real consideration. Even if you saw the last edition of the Filmfare Awards, films like 12th Fail and Joram and Three of Us. So it's always cinema which is appeals to the heart and mind, which is the consideration, I think, for the jury also.
Well, thank you, everyone. Our heartfelt gratitude to one and all. It was an honor to have all of you with us today at the press conference for the inaugural Filmfare Awards Assamese 2024 with Jeewan Ram Mungi Devi Goenka Memorial Public Charitable Trust. We look forward to celebrating the best of Assamese cinema in Guwahati on the 10th of March. For more updates, visit filmfare.com or its pages on Instagram, Facebook, and more. And with this, I officially sign off from the press conference of Filmfare Awards Assamese 2024.